Hello, my name is Adara on the growth team here at Unify, and today I'm very excited to share that a brand new feature called Track Events is now available in beta for all of our customers. Let's take a look. As part of the Unify Analytics suite, you already have access to page view events, which is currently fully supported. As part of this launch, we've made enhancements to identify events, which identifies visitors to your website. But what we're super excited about today is that you can now implement track events, a brand new capability to track any website activity or in-app activity, and then action on that with Unify. So what are track events? Essentially, this lets you capture any activity on your website or software application and then run plays or actions on that in Unify. When you configure any track event, you can include extra information to help you identify it, anything associated with the event that you would like. This includes things like the name of the button, data that was entered into the form whose on submit you're tracking, or any other arbitrary values that are useful. To give you some concrete examples of what kinds of data you can track here, on the website side of things, you can track things like inbound form fills. You can create any kind of application like a pricing calculator and track completions or usage of that. White paper downloads. On the product side, this is what I find personally so exciting. You can track logins or signups to your product, as well as any kind of product usage or product activity, feature usage, clicks on buttons, form fills within your product. Also, last but not least, if you have open source software, you can track usage on that as well and run plays to potentially upsell people to your more enterprise features. This just scratches the surface of what's possible with tracking and actioning on your own data in Unify. Let's take a look at how to actually set this up in the product. When you're part of the beta for this new feature, what you will see when you begin to run a play, on the left-hand side here is a brand new trigger node called Track Events Fired. When you click on this trigger node, you're given the option to select whether you want to track people or companies. And here you will be able to specify which event you want to track. Let's say I want to track an event called element click. Let's just say button clicks, and that I want to track companies that are completing this. On the left-hand side here, I can see a preview of recent occurrences of this on our instance. And if I click into a company and click into their activity log, I can scroll down and see that this activity was tracked right here. I can see that they clicked an element on our AI tools lead gen marketing page and that they actually clicked the generate leads button. This shows you the level of granularity that you can track and run plays off of. If I expand these other rows, I can see they also clicked analyze my company and email me leads. So they eventually went through the whole funnel here. Great. Let's just say we want to run this play on people that we've identified. And just for robustness, I can name this anything. And I can also track multiple events in combinations, as well as specify specific properties of events if I wanted to. But for now, let's just run this on this person. And as normal, we can from here sequence them, add routing into the right sequence, send a Slack alert to notify me in the channel that this play has been running. This is just one simple example of what you can run as an end-to-end play, but imagine if you have a self-serve product, a product-led growth motion, or an open source product, you can configure track events on product activities and user behaviors to then start guiding them through an enterprise sales motion. Super excited about this. Here are the 3 ways you can set this up. Step 1 is via the Unify Intent client. We have complete and up-to-date documentation in our GitHub repositories here for the JavaScript client and the React client. Your second option is to integrate Segment with Unify and use your Segment integration. And last but not least, we do have the Unify API. And so if you want to take a look at that, go ahead and click this doc here. And this track events Notion doc will be available as part of this video for you to read up on the new feature and start to think about how to use it. If you're just as excited about this as I am and want to try it and get your hands on the beta, reach out. Let our team know, and we'd be happy to get it configured in your instance. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to see what plays you build with track events.